There's a fine line between wordplay and being creative with the words, and then people totally losing you. So as much as I want to take words and change one letter to make it sound funkier, or just to throw people off and send them for a loop on a whole new tangent, I have to be really careful, because if you pack too much of that into one piece, they're just totally confused. You know, and I know what I'm doing because I've read it 20 times. But when you're throwing a piece at a new crowd who's never heard anything like it, and, you know, like I have, for example, I have this piece called Mouthpiece that is all about a mouth, and it's like drinking, kissing, smoking, talking, all these different things that a mouth does. And it's just kind of wordplay and fun, and it just goes all over the place. But if you forget that the title of it is mouth, then it totally loses you, you know? But if you keep that idea of mouth in your head, then it makes perfect sense, I think. And so it's been a challenge, you know, to convey that to the audience, so that I don't totally lose them. Can you define that? Can you define that?
Okay, so for example, that you've got different crowds that you're catering to, and you've got the stuff that's in your head already. And so, in understanding the information of understanding who you are, and then the importance, I guess, is like a governing consciousness that these people would relate to this.
Yeah.
Or this would stimulate a reaction in these people in order to get them to think differently.
Yeah, I mean, I do speak to different crowds, and ideally is to be able to draw them all together so that they can get along, right? So I try and keep my material the same, but obviously certain vocabulary is certain people are going to understand and certain people aren't. And so I try and be really careful when I'm going to, you know, speak to a group of teenagers to pick a piece that they're going to understand, because it could be the most magical thing, but if they don't know half the words in it, then I've lost them, you know. Speaking, you know, getting up and flowing with my Lawrence crowd is way different than when I go to 18th and Vine, just because of the crowd and the humor that those kind of people appreciate. You know, it's just different because they come from different places. But it's been fun to test it out and see what works on different people.
You rock. Oh shit, I had just this massive zoom go out. It's like, it just zoomed in and was like, oh.
So this piece is called Possibility, and it's a little bit about me and how I see. So, possibility. People assume because I'm female I'm supposed to rock pretty, but I refuse to sit lip-locked on a Sorostitute committee. I got a thing or two to do to change the world up with truth, so I'll start off by introducing my posh to the group. Say I'm a straight-laced pretty face from KC, allow me to admit it, I kick it in the bounty of Johnson County where I come from. I ain't exactly free or afraid, but does that mean I shouldn't have anything to say? Can't you see who I am and who I'm trying to be? Is just me. I said it's possible, I'm a misconception, so plausible a miss self-reflection, unstoppable a risk in confession, it's probable I'm a misconception. Now, as for what exactly we are trying to accomplish, well, our challenge begins with the definition of languages, because I hear poetry is reserved for white American English, rap for thugs, slang for drugs, hip-hop for Africana famers. I see what began as MC turned mostly brothers mainstreaming, so here we be ready to mix in a sister beat. My roots grown between gangster rap and Johnson County. Shit, I've already got a bad rep. But if you allow me to throw something down from my subculture to yours, we'll take it all around town, opening doors, even in the score, easing up war. Tongues rapping like swords with words, our own personal Peace Corps where I ask you to come explore. And I'll say it again, we'll take it all around town, opening doors, even in the score, easing up war. Tongues rapping like swords with words, our own personal Peace Corps where I ask you to come explore. Not above me or inside me, worse below thee, but beside us she with words fighting for our fellow. Whoa, man, let's pretend for 1 second you can stand up to a grown man, represent your own plan. Close your eyes next to my kin, we're no different inside, you know. Sometimes appearances so often hide, truth behold, if you just listen to her tongue spit, this girl's debut will unfold. See what I just told you? Is who I am and who I'm trying to be, is more we. Who we are and who we are trying to be is just more we. I say it's possible we're all misconceptions, so plausible, miss self-reflections, unstoppable, a risk in confession. It's probable we're all misconceptions.
Next generation with my new kick sound. Next generation gonna break it on down. Mixed elevation, pour it over to the drown. Pound the masses, tilt their glasses. VIP passes be slashed until we can all feel the music the same. Till we can all feel the music the same.
Fluent Flow is in the house, misconception on the mouth, microphone, here we go. I'm a fluent on scenario because I'm here to steer the show up on a mind trip. I'm a groovy little chick who likes to prove a smooth spit. We living in the Midwest, spinning a big success. I'ma take you, make you, break you, think you like a true goddess. G-O-double-T-E-double-X-S. I'ma bring you, sing you, fling you through the wind process. My name is Misty, I can spit like a true son. So what you say, you about to let me rock out with you, everyone?
Next generation with my new kick sound. Next generation gonna break it on down. Mixed elevation, pour it over to the drown. Pound the masses, tilt their glasses. The VIP passes be slashed until we can all feel the music the same. Till we can all feel the music the same. We just won't feel the music the same.
Put your ego on hold, let this love and unfold. Don't you dare do as you are told, except the only way you're going higher is if you're coming with me. So I guess we're about to see who's flying high tonight with me and Flow in the house. Miss C on the mouth, microphone, here we go. I'm gonna flow on the show. Cause I know you got room for some more. We all here and we're aware of it. Yo, so we might as well take good care of it. Come share a bit of this prayer or wit to bear this shit unfair or unfit. So we will spare you our age, but we're sincere shifting gears cause we're all here.